Hello. So, what did I think of meeting Chris Broad and attending his Christmas party? Was it really as ultimate as it was described? Was it really as spectacular as we were promised? Tune in to find out more. Overall, the event was nothing short of spectacular. It was just an evening full of entertainment, full of energy, full of humour that we've all come to know and love from not just Chris's channel, but also all the other guys who have featured on the channel over the years, as well as their own respective channels. And when I reached Picture House Cinema, which is where the event was taking place, you could already see that there was a very long line stretching all the way from the cinema theatre screen itself. At the screen entrance, there was one of the first featured guests all of us fans got to see was Charlotte at Charlotte in Japan, greeting all of the fans walking into the cinema screen itself, which was really, really cool. And then once all the fans had got seated and settled in, American Pete at Premiere 2 kicked things off by greeting all of us fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Abroad in Japan Ultimate Christmas Party!
And then announcing Chris to the stage, much to thunderous applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BBC Baylor, the king of karage, and the still undefeated chess boxing champion, Mr. Chris Broad!
Thanks. Isn't he great? Oh, brilliant. He's brilliant. Thank you so much for coming, guys.
Followed by taking it in turn to introduce each of the other remaining guests who were attending the event itself, such as Charla, Pete Donaldson, Jackie, and last but not least, Natsuki. Funnily enough, there was an initial announcement that Natsuki wasn't going to be attending the event due to a very busy schedule on his part, but with some creative storytelling that we've all come to know and love and expect from the Abroad in Japan channel over the years, Natsuki donned the hat of Santa Claus himself, rode his sleigh and reindeers across the world to come to the event and make his way to the screen, which was pretty cool. Donning a very interesting Santa Claus outfit, riding a reindeer, which he, funnily enough, named Ryotaro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's get the man his beer. He's come a long way.
Unfortunately, although Ryotaro was announced as a guest who was going to be attending the event, he sadly couldn't come, which is a little sad but entirely understandable, especially when the UK is halfway around the world from Japan. But what followed was an event that was nothing short of ultimate and entertainment. It was a highly charged event, which was full of energy, where all of the guys kicked things off with the various games and activities that they had planned and organised, such as each of the guys on the stage telling a story about themselves, and we all had to guess whether or not they were telling the truth or lying. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style game show on questions around Japan, where certain selected members of the audience got the chance to answer the questions for a chance to win various prizes, as well as an interactive Q&A session at the end of the show, where all of us fans got the opportunity to ask various questions. But I think my personal favourite was the live reaction of Natsuki sampling various British foods and snacks like Monster Munch pickled onion flavoured crisps.
Yeah. This is British food, pickled onion flavour. And it's in the shape of a monster.
Looks is bad.
Don't judge a book.
Maybe dangerous snack.
No, not dangerous. Daijoubu.
Always fucking food. Give me.
No. This is good food. Good food, the best. Monster Munch style.
Which he seemed to thoroughly enjoy.
Good?
Good onion.
Good onion.
No more taste.
This is just the rest of the show. The next hour, we're just going to sit here And watch Natsuki.
as well as trying out horseradish for the first time on crackers, bizarrely enough. Funnily enough, Natsuki thought it was mayo, only for Chris to seize the opportunity to trick Natsuki into thinking it was an enjoyable thing and eating all of it in one go. And after the event finished, all of us fans got the chance to meet all of the guys who came to the event, where all of us queued to meet Natsuki and Chris. Big shout out to those guys, given that there wasn't any time constraints or time limit for each of the fans to speak to Chris and Natsuki, especially when they had another fan meet event scheduled after the session that I attended. As for the rest of the guys, during the wait, they all took it in turns to speak to the fans throughout the queue itself, which was really, really cool. Last but not least, all of us fans who attended didn't leave empty-handed in the literal sense. We all got little goodie bag of exclusive Abroad in Japan merch, such as the Abroad in Japan branded merch tote bag, as well as a Love Hotel sticker, a Dr. Jelly magnet, and this postcard that came inside the goodie bag as well. I was fortunate enough to get all the autographs of some of the guys who were there, which was quite nice. So big shout out to all of the guys, Chris, Natsuki, American Pete, Pete Donaldson, Chucky and Charlotte, as well as Ian and Dave on the side, making sure everything was running smoothly. Big shout out to all of you guys for organizing all of this during your hectic schedules, traveling all the way from Japan as well as around the world for your various commitments to schedule this event in the UK. So thank you very, very much, and wish you guys all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.